Hey guys, what's up? It's Jules here for What Culture, joined by Rich, and we've got some brand new news for you, so hit that jingle.
It's time for news. Have you got the itch? I guess it's time for Jules and Rich.
And we're back in the room, and today we're talking about Quentin Tarantino. He has just announced that he's got a lot of news for him today because his 9th film, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, now has a release date, an actor that's joined on, and we know more about the plot. So we're going to discuss that right now. Okay, so the release date is going to be August the 9th, 2019. It's called Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and the acting pair that's been announced to join has been Brad Pitt and Leonardo DiCaprio.
What a surprise.
Ooh, but those two together, they're acting powerhouses. They've never actually been able to act in the same film together.
They have been in the same film.
They've been in the same film, but not being able.
Not like a duo.
Exactly. Yeah. So this time they'll actually get to act alongside each other because Leonardo DiCaprio is playing an aging Western TV Hollywood actor, and Brad Pitt is playing his stuntman. And the story is set in 1969 in Hollywood, and it's about those two trying to reinvigorate their career, and they have no idea how. They do have a famous next-door neighbour, Sharon Tate. Now, do you know who Sharon Tate is?
I've recognised the name, yes.
So, she was an actress in real life who was unfortunately murdered by the Charles Manson family back in the 60s. Yeah, and it was pretty brutal. She was the wife of Roman Polanski, the, let's just say, colourful director. And basically, we have no idea what this film how they'll use that. But because it's Tarantino, because of the fact that there's a Western vibe in the gunslinger thing, and the fact that the other person, Brad Pitt, is playing a stuntman, do you reckon we're going to see a tale of revenge?
Potentially.
Lots of gunslinging around, just shooting people right in their faces? Or do you think we're just going to have something completely different in a real life?
Could go really dark and use that publicity that she gets after being murdered as some kind of springboard to relaunch their careers.
That could also be it. There's also the other option that it could be that they're implicated for the murder.
Maybe they did the murder and then the Manson family were
the ones
blamed.
Blamed for it.
Yeah.
Maybe, I mean, this is the thing. It's Tarantino. He loves his sort of messing with history thing. I mean, we've seen in Inglourious Bastards. He does go a little bit off the rails with that. So there's potential for this to be something that sits alongside real life and then askews off very, very dramatically. Either way, that's really interesting. And we do know as well that Margot Robbie is playing Sharon Tate. So that's really good. Again, one of the best actresses out there at the moment. Just for her work on Wolf of Wall Street and stuff like that. She was very, very good.
Obviously the Oscar nods for I, Tonya as well.
Oh yes, I haven't seen that yet. Have you seen that?
No, I haven't seen that either.
I really want to. Should we go see that?
Yeah, let's go see it.
Wow, snubbed by Rich because he's just remembered that he's not here this weekend. Yeah. But I love the fact that you played up for the crowd, that you were just like, yeah, it's alright, we'll hang out.
We'll go see it eventually. It's
fine, I don't want to see it anymore anyway. It's okay, man, it's fine.
I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. So yeah, that's the news that we've got at the moment, and we have a direct quote from Quentin Tarantino, which basically says here, I've been working on this script for 5 years, as well as living in Los Angeles County most of my life, including in 1969 when I was 7 years old. I'm very excited to tell this story of an LA and a Hollywood that doesn't exist anymore, and I couldn't be happier about the dynamic teaming of DiCaprio and Pitt as Rick and Cliff, which are the names of their characters. It's very exciting. I mean, it's his 9th film.
Yeah. And
he said that he was going to stop after his 10th.
Yeah.
So this is going to be could be a swan song because the expectations of his 10th film are going to be even more astronomical than
so maybe he's having a bit of fun with this one before he really has to buckle down for his next one.
Very, very true. Because I mean, what did you think of Hateful Eight? Have you seen it?
I haven't seen Hateful Eight, no.
I thought that Hateful Eight was really good, but it was very, very long.
Oh.
I would say that it's not as good as Inglourious Bastards.
Right.
Not as good as Pulp Fiction. Maybe. No, definitely not as good as Django. Definitely not. Definitely. I don't even know why I entertained that thought just because they were on the same Western lines. But still, anything from Tarantino is usually going to be filled with black comedy, violence, swearing, and all other weird political incorrectness. So, I'm looking forward to it. Are you?
Yeah, it sounds brilliant.
Well, we know the release date, August 9th, 2019. So we'll see you guys there. Let us know down in the comment section below what you think about the news and whether you think that Brad Pitt and Leonardo DiCaprio will do a good tag team together, or will they be absolute bunk? Probably not, but I'll have to ask that question anyway to get back and forth. So as always, I've been Jules.
I've been Rich.
And we'll speak to you soon. Bye.